So if you're into trivial tech stuff like me, you've been probably anticipating the release of the specs for the new 12th gen Alder Lake Intel CPUs, or dreading them, depending on what kind of person you are. And finally, through the power of online leaks, well, we got them. And now we know what to expect from the brand new Intel CPUs like the Core i9 12900K, the Core i7 12700K, and the Core i5 12600K. Yes, these names will only get worse as time goes on, so we better get used to it. But right at the bat, one of the first things to note about these new CPUs is that on them, not all CPU cores will be created equal. Instead, they're going to be high performance cores and high efficiency cores. The high performance cores will be just, well, the kind of normal cores you would expect from a CPU, and those are the cores that will be doing most of the work if you're, say, gaming or doing pretty much anything else CPU intensive. While the high efficiency cores will kick in if you're doing something that really doesn't take that much CPU power, and as you can imagine, they'll also be using up way less power, so they'll be particularly useful on laptops and other mobile devices. So let's start off with the 12900K, which will star 8 high performance cores and 8 high efficiency cores, making it a 16 core CPU and wait, hold on. Does it? Does it make it a 16 core CPU? Because this is where it gets kind of confusing. Intel cannot with a straight face say that the 12900K is a 16 core CPU, seeing how only 8 of the cores are the super fast ones that most people will care about. But on the other hand, how on earth can they deliver that kind of information in a very marketable way that's very easy to understand for the average customer? Because if they call it a 16 core CPU, most people will go up in arms about it, so maybe CPUs will start going the way of audio systems, and same way we have, say, 2.1 or 5.1 audio setups, we may also now have, say, 8.8 core CPUs. That's one way I can imagine them sorting out this problem. Definitely let me know how you think they should advertise the fact that it has 8 powerful cores and 8 high efficiency cores, because advertising it as 16 cores will be very, very sketchy indeed. The Core i9 will be able to boost 1 to 2 of its cores to 5.3 GHz or achieve an all-core boost of 5 GHz, which is still super impressive. But do keep in mind that the high efficiency cores will also run on completely different speeds to the high performance cores, and that will make Intel's boost clock spec sheets even more confusing than they already are. Yeah, we didn't think that was possible, but here we are. The 12700K will feature 8 high performance cores and 4 high efficiency cores. Though I wonder how much difference that will make to the average gamer, who probably won't be making too much use of those high efficiency cores anyway. But of course, one of the other big differences between the Core i9 and i7 is the clock speed, as the i7 will only have a 1 to 2 core boost of 5 GHz and an all-core boost of 4.7, so a tad slower than the Core i9, but we'll see exactly how much of a difference they'll make in the real world, because my guess is not that much. Finding there's the most budget option leaked so far, the Core i5 12600K, which will feature 6 high performance cores and just 4 high efficiency cores. So this generation will definitely cause quite a few headaches for some people who are trying to decipher exactly how many high performance cores they need, how many high efficiency cores they need, and how exactly all these various boost clocks work. I hope that all means that we'll be getting a nice boost in performance, especially seeing how these Alder Lake CPUs will be properly using DDR5 memory, so that should also result in quite a nice increase in performance. Plus, seeing how all those chips I just mentioned are also K-series chips, aka the overclockable, you should still be able to get a nice amount of performance extra from them if you decide to overclock them. Though do keep in mind that they are still modern Intel CPUs, so they may run a tad on the hot side. So hey, maybe it's about time for this Intel cryo cooler CPU coolers to finally take off. Though that's not even mentioning the fact that these brand new CPUs will only have a maximum of 16 cores, and that's 16 cores with an asterisk the size of the moon, while AMD CPUs already have 16 proper cores and may get even more with the upcoming Zen 4 CPUs. So let me know what you think of Alder Lake CPUs, and how do you think they will stack up against Zen 4, which is also coming out very soon, at least hopefully. And let me know so far, which one are you planning to get? You going Alder Lake or Zen 4? Definitely let me know, I'm very curious to find out. Also, while you're still here, if you want to help support the channel so I can make more awesome videos for you and others in the future, then definitely check out my Patreon, which is going to be down in the video description below. So definitely check it out if you want to see more cool videos for you to watch on this channel in the future. I'd also love to thank my existing patrons Gavin Burns, Ryan LKB, Meg Sumner, Blake the Rake, Shane Allcroft, and Lance B. Thank you guys so much, your support truly goes a long way. Down there you're just going to find some Amazon Associates links if you're planning to buy some new stuff for your PC. Plus then there's also our customs link if you want to get 5% off on the awesome customizable keyboards. Plus then there's also our Discord server if you want to talk to me or outside this or whatever else really. Plus then there's also our social media links. So tons of awesome stuff to check out if you want to help support the channel and talk to me and other fellow geeks alike. But anyway, that's about it, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to subscribe, like, whatever, and I'll see you all in whatever I make next. Goodbye everyone, goodbye.